into my presentation straight ahead. Since I cannot really jump from the presentation to you guys, please feel free to turn on your mic and ask me some questions in between. I don't have 100% set pitch, so I can kind of get interrupted. Really, no problem. Hi, Anusha. Very nice to meet you guys. Awesome. Then I'd say, let's go. So, hello, everyone. I introduced myself before. My name is Victoria. Please also feel free to call me Vicky, as this is what people call me here at GSG. My goal for today is to give you a glimpse into Global Savings Group Live. Short, we call it GSG, so don't be confused. And this is what I'm gonna do. Really quickly, introduction from my end. I'm Munich-based. I'm a tech and product recruiter. Originally, I have German and Russian roots, so I'm a good mix between those two worlds. And when it comes to my career, it's kind of also a mix as well. I started in the agency world, so I was working for several companies out there, big and small, and I was placing and hiring candidates all over the world without really seeing what happens afterwards, right? So this is actually one of the main reasons why I decided to join Global Savings Group as an in-house recruiter, because I would love to see the people grow. And this is what I'm doing right now. I see the people I'm hiring, I see them develop, I see them work with me on future hires. And I think this is incredibly cool, and I'm very thankful for my job and the people I'm working with. We have several office dogs. The one that you see in the picture is just one of them, and they're all cute. So if you are dog lovers, this is also the right place for you to work, for sure. Moving forward, guys and girls, usually we're girls today, right? So what is Global Savings Group? And no, jokes aside, this is not a bank. This is what many people think when they see or hear savings. We help people with savings, but in a slightly different way. So who are we? GSG is Europe's largest and most trusted shopping rewards platform. So what do? We help millions of people out there to make smarter and better purchase or buying decisions, as you may say. And here's the thing. There are many companies out there who are serving a certain niche or who are only focusing on a certain group of people. The beauty of GSG is that we really have an international footprint, and we reach out to millions of people out there. And it's no joke. I really think that some of you already used our products, used our codes, got rewards, got some cashback without even knowing that you used a Global Savings Group product. So the impact that we're having, it kind of leaves a mark on millions of people out there. And I think this is magical, and this is incredibly cool. I could give you an hour presentation on what we're doing, but I'm trying to keep it very short. So there are two big parts of our business. Internally, we call it tribe. The first tribe is called GSG Connect. And as the word connect implies, we're connecting brands and the users out there. And we do it with help of online publishers out there. Here's just a couple of them. You see Daily Mail, you see CNN, you see Focus.de in Germany. There's also El País in Spain. So very international, and again, globally. We work with those online publishers, and at the end of the day, what we reach is kind of a win-win-win situation. Everybody's happy. The customer who uses a code saves money. The brand sells something online and is happy. And again, we, and as well as the online publishers, are happy because we get a piece of the revenue as well. So it's a typical affiliate marketing scheme, but more and more brands are getting aware of this, and they say, hey guys, this is a very nice idea. Why don't we work with you? So our business is growing. And as you all know, especially during the COVID time, actually one thing I would like to add here, when I joined last year, I talked to a colleague of mine and I asked her, hey Camilla, tell me, is there something you're proud of while you're working at GSG? And she said, Vicky, look, it's COVID out there, right? And I am making sure that people shop online, stay home, don't go outside, and don't get sick. And this really hit me, because this is true. What my company was doing in the past was really trying to help people stay at home and shop online while having a good deal, while saving money. Isn't that cool? Okay, so this was the GSG Connect part. And the second part is GSG Loyalty. So what you hear on this side are three brands, 3B2C products, Igral, Shoot, and Pouch. All of them are very good in their respective markets. And what we're doing at Global Savings Group is kind of bringing them together, aligning them, and making sure there is even a better deal for the customers out there. And when I say deal, so I'm really talking about different things. I'm talking about cashback. I'm talking about rewards. I'm talking about discount codes. I'm talking about exclusive rewards as well. And all of this is not only on the mobile app, but also in the web browser. So there are many different platforms and many people and many different ways we are reaching our people and helping our people. And when I say people, I actually, of course, mean the customers out there to make a better purchase decision. And with this said, so I'm pretty sure all of you have been there. You're facing this jungle of e-commerce options. What do I do? Should I buy it? Should I wait? Is it a good price? Is it a good time? And what we generally as a company are trying to do is to connect the right people with the right things and with the brands that they love. This is our goal. And as mentioned on this slide here, in order for us to do it, we need great people. And luckily, we have them. And hopefully, we even will get more to join us. Here are a couple of numbers of our GSG culture of belonging. So we have 12 office locations all around Europe, as well as Asia and in the US. And there are 700 plus people working for us at the moment. This number is growing thanks to my team and maybe also thanks to you who will be joining. Who knows? I'm very happy to help you or to have calls with you after this session. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm going to send my link into the chat here. So help us get to the 800. Those 700 plus people, of course, are not just from one country. They're from more than 50 countries. And I think this number alone should show you how diverse, how international, how incredibly, I like to say colorful. And this is not just speaking about the color of the skin. It's a variety of people we have here from different backgrounds. And this is what makes it so beautiful and so wonderful to work in our company, because this is exactly how we get those creative ideas, how we get better, how we see at problems from different angles, and this is how we grow. This is what I'm very, very proud of to be part of GSG. And with all that I said about the company and the numbers, at the end of the day, the vision what we have here is to create rewarding moments for people and empower them to make the best shopping decision in a smart, fair, and enjoyable way. So again, you've all been there, those stressful situations, you're not sure if you should buy it, where, how. We are trying to make you feel good about your purchase, that you made a good deal, and that you're well informed. We have hundreds of editors here who are creating content. So for example, you can find some blogs on the 10 most trending sunglasses. And if you read through those and you decide to go for one, here's what happens. You are informed because you read about some others. Plus, you know that you made a good deal, that the price is right. Isn't that cool? And again, we're growing. There is so much more for us to explore and so many more millions of people for us to reach out there. We talked about the customers. We're also talking about the people who work at Global Savings Group at the moment. And we have 12 different locations. I mentioned them before. For example, I'm based in Munich, but we also here in Germany have an office in Berlin. This is where you can find Schub and Focus.de. Moving forward, we have also London, Paris, Amsterdam, Warsaw. Quick insider story here. So it's not in this picture, but our Amsterdam office is actually in an old church. I didn't have the chance to go there yet, but this is on my to-do list for sure, to see this office in this old church. I think this is a bit spooky, but incredible at the same time. So you've seen some European offices. Madrid, Malaga is one of the latest newbies when it comes to our offices, but we of course also have our offices in Asia here, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We have an office in Bangalore. When I first joined and I've spoken to Vikram, he was the CTO of Pouch back then. He was telling me about his dream to have an office in Bangalore, and I was like, yeah, we'll see. Well, here it is. He just did it. We just opened in Bangalore last year. This is Pretty cool. And last but not least, we also have offices in Atlanta and in Sao Paulo. And there are more to come. Really curious to see where it's going to be. So we all can be definitely curious. Our stories, because what I said is, whenever I speak to people and I ask them about, hey, why do you work here? I work here because we have great people. This is usually the answer. And I'd like, again, it's not possible for me to share all those 700 wonderful human beings with you, but I just picked a couple of them. And let me start with some key hires, which I'm incredibly proud of, because I am blessed to working with both Alex and Katrin very closely. But here are just two of some key hires this year. We have Alex Purcells here, who joined us as a CPCO, which stands for Chief People and Culture Officer. And Katrin Nusser, who we internally call Kanu, she joined as our CFO. I think Anu spoke yesterday. Maybe some of you had the opportunity to meet her on the stage yesterday. So she's been rocking the e-commerce world at Flaconi for a while now, and she joined our company this year. And Alex has been rocking the roads with Free now, and yeah, she is she's really my manager, my leader, and it's wonderful to see these two women just thrive. And I think the most magnificent thing about them is just how authentic they are. They don't have to prove anything to you. They're just being themselves. The women they are, the leaders they are. Yeah, and I'm incredibly curious where this journey is going to take us all. So warm welcome to Alex and Katrin on this slide. Here, so my job is to hire people, which is of course very important, but we also mustn't forget to make sure that the employees who are already here also find their way around the company or within the company. So Yuti here, for example, and the girl with the dog, you saw the dog before, by the way, she joined our company as a business developer, and right now she's part of the product team. And I don't think that the product team can imagine a life without her. She's there. And looking at Kanchan here, she joined as a savings manager, and right now she is operations lead. She, I think, even moved to Malaysia in order to do the job, or maybe we even provided her the opportunity. So you see, these two are just a couple of examples out of dozens which we have in our company. We really care for people and for their movement within our company and for their development. And sticking to people and how different we are, those two ladies here you see, Aijan and Yana, they, for example, have an absolutely different background. I think Aijan studied literature, and right now she's our communication specialist and diversity champion. She supported me a lot on the women tag here. So Aijan, thank you again for your help and for your support. I really, really appreciate it. And looking at Yana, I actually had to write down the word. She is an astrophysicist. Yes, this is her background. And right now she is rocking our data world. And honestly, how cool is this? And again, those two are just some examples of the people. And with that said, we really don't care where you're from, what your beliefs are, what your orientation is. This is the beauty of our company, the diversity and the different people who work here, thriving for the same goal, to make sure that our customers out there have rewarding shopping moments and we make the best deals. Here's again a picture of me. You see some other colleagues of mine. Please join the booth later. I'm pretty sure that Anastasia and Ingrid both will be there. Anna, for example, joined our company as an active sourcer. Right now, a year later, she is a full-time recruiter. And Ingrid just joined a month ago. So if you talk to the two of them, you can really hear about those stories that we really live them, not just here on paper, but in real life. So please feel free to join the booth later. Both of them will be there. And Aijan as well, by the way. Coming to a sad, but somehow also an important topic, the COVID pandemic. I don't know how live at GSG was before COVID. I joined during COVID. I joined in February 2021. But all I can see, or all I can say, is that we did it pretty well. The onboarding was amazing. The entire team, I'm based in Munich, so the entire office was kind of teamed up. We made sure that all the hygienes rules were in place. We implemented Officely. This is a tool to really make sure you can register and get a table, and that there's a transparency on who is at the office, how many people are in the office, and that the numbers of the people which are allowed at a certain moment. You remember back in time, it was more critical, more strict. So we really made sure that our people felt comfortable despite COVID, and we made sure that those people who really needed to get out of their apartments, you know, there are different people in different situations. Some of them maybe don't really feel comfortable working from home because they don't have the space. Other people, for example, say, I don't have the headspace to work from home. I really have to get out and I have to get this energy from somewhere else. So we really made sure that everybody felt comfortable despite the regulations and the rules out there. And this situation led us to the following. It must have been May or maybe June 2021. We ran a survey because we wanted to see how are our employees feeling about the situation. What can we do? Because it was obvious that COVID was hopefully coming to an end, and that many companies had to make up their minds on what to do after the pandemic. And the survey was very, very interesting. There was a big split. So on one hand, people felt disconnected. This was pretty obvious. This was the results. On the other hand, it was pretty obvious to see that people were very happy with the flexibility we were offering them. And so it was a no-brainer for us to find something that is flexible and hybrid. And this is where we are right now. So we have a flexible hybrid working model with 3 different models within them. So model number 1 is pretty easy. We have generally, I would say, let's make it a 70-30, 80-20 split. 70 to 80% of the time, again, also depending on your team manager, you are allowed to work from home, and the other 20-30% are really kind of an invitation for you to come to the office, to feel free, you know, to come to team events, you know, to team offsites, which I think is pretty nice. The second model is thinking about, you know, the 50 countries. We are super aware of the fact that many of our employees come from different continents, and going back and visiting their families is not just something you can do on the weekend. So this is why we said, hey, we offer you an opportunity to work from abroad from up to 6 weeks per year. Isn't that cool? Like, I didn't use it yet, but I'm planning on doing it. So those 6 weeks are, I think, a very big sign that we, first of all, look, we trust our people, and we want them to also see their families and just work from beautiful places, because there is no reason why certain people have to be in the office. There are, I think, few positions, maybe somebody from, you know, from like IT support. Those people really need to be there on site from time to time. And also when it comes to business development, you also have to go and visit your clients sometimes. But mostly, I think you agree, 80-90% of the people can really work remotely. We don't need them to be in the office. And now coming to the third model, if our employees feel like relocating and going from, I don't know, the Munich office to London, this is no problem. Of course, it's not super easy, but it's possible, and we're supporting our employees there. We hadn't actually really had a case. Ricardo wanted to go from Munich to London for a year, and we made it happen. So more focus time, safe travel time, and better work-life balance. This is what we really care about here. And I talked about the survey before, the disconnecting part. I don't want to lie, we are reconnecting again. And these pictures have been taken a couple of weeks ago. I'm not on them, but I was there actually. It was our tech and product gathering, and let me tell you, it was a blast. All those people, some of them never really met before, even though they've been working with us for a year now. And it was so amazing to see those those women, those men, everyone connect, laugh, have some drinks, have a coffee together. Insane, really, really great. And as our CEO said in our last global hands-on, that he is done with Zoom. I'm really looking forward to even more events like this in the future. Really, really excited here. And this leads us actually to the end. I've talked a lot. Are there any questions? What can I do for you? Anything? Please feel free to ask me. Please also feel free to turn on your mic and your cameras as well. Feel free to ask your questions if there are any there. Diversity all the way up. That's true. This is really true. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Look, I promised you, I'll stop sharing. I promised you my LinkedIn profile. I'm just gonna drop it here. Please feel free to reach out to me. Give me a couple of minutes, please. There you go. Yeah. And by the way, since I'm super privileged to be here, I'm looking for some colleagues for my team. So if there is anyone who is interested in joining and being a recruiter or an active sourcer, ping me. I will tell you all you need to know about what it means to work at Global Savings Group as a recruiter. Just let me know. So, Aijan, you
jump in.
There you are. Hello.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was so interesting, even though, like, as a communications person, I know all of that, but it was really interesting to listen to. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I just wanted to add to what Vicky was talking about. I also joined in February 2021, so we pretty much started at the same time. We're still going strong, and we still believe what we're doing. And honestly, even within this year, there has been such a big change within the company and growth. And like reconnecting with people from all over the world has been incredible. And yeah, and it's interesting because you have to work with people in so many time zones, and you have to adjust to different markets, different types of like work styles and whatnot. And actually, yeah, I really love that. And it's such a big difference even between like Germans and Americans, but then we all work on the same thing, So yeah. Me myself, I'm originally from Kazakhstan. I lived in around 6 countries already. And then I moved here to Munich for this job specifically, and I'm actually very happy with my decision. So yeah, if you're interested, please join or ask our questions. Maybe you have some other things to tell us, like partnerships or something interesting. Yeah, we're always open.
Yeah. Ajahn, what is your next country? Number 7. What do you think is going to be?
So yeah, I was thinking about it. So I was looking at the geography of our offices, right? So there are 2 candidates for me. I think after like slightly colder Germany, maybe I'll go to either Spain, or France, maybe, because
hey, Malaga.
Yeah, Malaga.
Let's go there.
Silicon Valley. Yeah, exactly. So, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, I actually started thinking about those things now. Hi, we have a guest here.
Yes. Amasha is joining.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Look,
I just wanted to talk with you.
That's what
I already sent you a LinkedIn connection request when you have joined this session, like while you are talking.
Yes.
And I also wanted to coffee chat with you after this session. Just wanted to
very happy
know
to
you
do it.
personally. Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask. Is there something specifically you'd like to know about me?
We can meet there.
Okay, sure. No pressure. Anusha.
Yeah.
Very look. Thank you for joining here. I just checked here. I just accepted your request on LinkedIn. I of course will will accept all the others as well. Just be a bit patient with me, please. You know, I care about I care about quality, so I really want to give everyone the attention he or she deserves.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, your session is awesome now. I heard your like your journey and your colleagues and all. So I also wanted to meet all of them, but it's not. I think it's not now. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, Aijan, correct me if I'm wrong. My colleagues are in the booth.
So we will be there in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to.
Okay. How to join the booth? Can you tell me?
So you so on the left side you see Expo, right? And then you scroll a bit, and then you see Global Savings Group. I'm actually gonna copy paste our booth.
This is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually we have a question in the chat. I always keep learning and learning.
Okay. Aizen has shared. I think that's the booth.
Yeah. So I'll join for a couple of minutes because
sure.
I'm super transparent here. I have an interview. After that, I have to be there to do my main job.
But
sure we'll join. I'm just Anusha, may I ask you where you're from? Like what's the city you're from?
Yeah, I'm from India and I'm connecting from Andhra Pradesh. It's a district here. So many of you don't know. So basically I'm connecting from India and from a city here. So and the next month I'll be coming to United States for my master's.
Hey, congrats. Wow, what a huge step.
I want to be a product manager.
Very good.
And I have already 3 years of experience as a software developer, and now I want to transition into product.
I think with a technical background, at least the way we see it, it's an amazing plus. Absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm very tense about this transition because getting into product is very very tough, as I heard. I don't know where my journey goes.
Let's find out together. Let's talk about this in our session, in our
coffee chat.
Yeah, in our coffee. Join the booth. Rima, also please reach out to me. It's a very good question you asked here. Also very, very happy to connect and to discuss this. You know, I know it's not easy to kind of get your foot into through the door, but once it's there, you have all the opportunities. So of course, if you guys are also interested in, I don't know, I can give you some advice on the CVs. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be there for you, and I'll take my time and guide you through it if necessary. Awesome. Let's join the booth real quick together. I thank everyone really. I hope you like my presentation. If you have feedback, also, I'm somebody who's learning a lot, or I continue to learn. So if there is something you would like to tell me, please feel free. And other than that, see you in the booth in a minute, I'd say.